Come here. Come a little closer. I'm gonna tell y'all a secret. I'm gonna tell you guys things that I want you to know about Egypt. Stay tuned. I am not attracted to my body's best for you. Hey y'all, it's your girl Poundkake and I'm coming to you today with another video. Alright y'all, so what I want you to know about Egypt is it's a mess. Like when I say it's a mess, it's a mess. So I kind of was contemplating on doing this video because I don't want to come off as if I'm trying to, you know, down talk or bash the country as a whole, because that isn't the case. However, what I witnessed and what I experienced during my time in Egypt, I ain't like it. And I thought a lot of people know what's up. Like I would share with you all my experience and what I feel, or excuse me, my experience and what I felt and how I felt while I was in Egypt. Now, I told you guys I stayed in a hotel and it's family owned. So a lot of the hotels, I stayed in Giza, right? Giza, Egypt, which is like right near the pyramids. And it's like a family owned hotel. It's fairly new. And don't get me wrong, the place is like, for what I paid, like $12 a night, it was really nice, right? Like the floors are marble or something like it. You know, there were 2 beds. They weren't that comfortable, but they weren't uncomfortable, if that makes sense. The place was clean. The only thing I didn't really care for that it was up 10 flights of stairs, and how to get to the hotel, you have to go out through this dirt road. It was like off the main road, but had access to the main road, if that makes sense. And for a lot of the nights, I was there by myself. Like there was no one else at the hotel but me. But the family does stay there as well. They stay like on the first like 3 levels. The 4th level there is under construction, and then there was the level that I stayed on where they have 6 rooms. Now I did see people 2 separate times, but I did not see them more than once. Like I'm not sure if they were there just one night or what, but yeah, that's how that went. So things I don't want you to know about Egypt, y'all. Let's talk about it. Now, tourism is how they eat in Egypt, right? That is how they survive, that's how they thrive, that's how, you know, they keep the economy going with tourism. However, they take advantage of it as well. And what I mean by that is, for that to be their way for them to eat, they sure don't act like it. Like the shakedowns be for real. Now, as I told you all, I will go on excursions or visit temples and pyramids with tour guides, and every time we would go someplace, whether it be a pyramid or a museum, there would be a shakedown. What I mean by a shakedown, literally, they would charge my tour guide to accompany me on the inside to, you know, pretty much educate me on whatever's there. Like literally every time we would go somewhere, they would pull him to the side and I'll see him pass them money. And same for other people, they will come through, pass them money, pass them money. And I'm just like, these people are trying to work and make a living, and here you are trying to nickel and dime and take money from them out of their mouth that they're working for. Like every time I would see that, it would really piss me off, and I would just be in a funk. And my tour guide would be like, don't worry about it, you know, like let's just move on, let's just do that. Like don't worry about that, don't worry about that. How can I not worry about that when you're out here working hard to do your job, and here they are trying to take money from you? Like it's so corrupt. Like the tourism police are corrupt. Like I hate it. And I'm not even sure if I'm gonna get in trouble for this or they gonna come for me. I don't know, but like y'all be mindful, be careful. Like I even got shook down at I was at Memphis, the fragment museum, or the grounds with the fragments, right? Where they have the big Ramsey statue. I'm coming downstairs, and my tour guide, because he knows that I vlog, so he would educate me, give me my information, and then he'll be like, do your thing, I'll be in the front, we can go to the next place. So that's what I was doing. I'm coming down the stairs to go back and meet up with him, and there's the tourism police standing at the front, and he's like, you know, go around. So I'm thinking like, okay, I'll go around. I go around, he meets me on the other side, and he's like, give me $20. And I'm just like, what? And he has his rifle, and he like slams it on the ground. He's like, you don't want any trouble, like give me $20. And I'm like, for what? Like, why would I give you $20? And he was like, no. He's like, because you have it, give it to me. And I'm like, I'm not gonna give you $20, like I'm not doing it. And so he's like, oh, so you want trouble. And literally, because a group of tourists were coming with their tour guide, he like turned around, right? Like it stopped trying to like shake me down, right? But I was gonna stand my ground anyway. Like, I'm gonna call the embassy. Like, why are you even like trying to ask me for money? You know what I mean? Like, and there were other people who were in there like, oh, I'll take your picture. Oh, give me money. Like, no, I'm trying to sit here and learn the culture and, you know, obtain as much information as I can, and here you are trying to make it uncomfortable for me, right? So what do you think? Like, you see me with the camera, like what do you think I'm gonna not do? Tell my friends or tell whoever is gonna come here, like, hey, be mindful, be careful, because this is what's going on. Like, literally they were trying to shake me down. And I was like, and so I go outside, and I don't even tell my tour guide until we leave, because I'm not saying that he was gonna do anything, because they're shaking him down as well, but I was just like, I wasn't feeling it. I don't want to go anywhere else. Like, I don't like it. And when I tell you, everywhere we went, there were shakedowns. Everywhere we went. However, I was shaken down only at that one location. Like, everywhere else, it was my tour guide. They didn't ask me for anything. But that freaking tourism police officer was with it. It was just like, no, you're gonna give me this money. No, the fuck I'm not. Like, watch your tone. Like, you don't know me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't. Like, I don't do that, you know? So that put like a real bad taste in my mouth. As well, as I mentioned before, the pyramids. Be mindful of the pyramids. I'm not sure what goes on with these tour guides or the people who are selling tickets at the pyramids. It was like the most craziest thing I saw as well. I'll try to insert a clip so you guys can see what I'm talking about, because when the guy saw me recording, he was like, hey, put your camera down, put your camera down. And I'm just like, okay, like, it's just so much corruption going on there. And I'm just like, this is supposed to be a place where people come learn about history, especially if like you're, you know, a religious person or a spiritual person. Egypt has a lot of history that pertains to those things, whether you are Christian or you are Muslim, and just experience these type of things, and or knowing that the people are doing, like, you're supposed to be religious, like you're supposed to be Muslim or Coptic, like you shouldn't be doing your people like that. Like, why? You know, like, why are you doing this so that you can, you know, be in a better position? It's just like, we can tip you, like, we, you know, we don't mind doing these things, but the way that they go about obtaining it is just, it's flat out greed to me. Like, it's greed, and I hated it. Like, and I tell everyone, like, I didn't like it. I'm not saying that you won't like it. Like, I keep emphasizing, like, just because I don't like it doesn't mean that you're not gonna like it. You may have a different experience. This was my experience, and I hated it. Like, hated it. Like, the shakedowns were crazy. Like, you're walking down the street, kids are asking you for money. And I told you, my best experience were with the children, but the parents will have the kids ask you for money. Like, some little girl was like, give me $1 or give me $5. And I'm like, wait, what? Like, you didn't even ask nicely. And I look in the corner, and it's a mom, like, doing this, like, ask, like, oh, ask. And I'm just like, that's not how that works, you know? Like, I had a kid that walked me for 10 minutes to the restaurant and didn't ask me for a penny, and I gave him $5 just because he did so and didn't ask me. You feel me? Like, and it was just so much. Like, when I tell you it'd be so much, like, it's so freaking much. Like it was so many things that took place. Like, even when I had got to that car accident, it was like they were shaking down the guy. They was like, you gonna give us this money, you gonna do this and that. And I'm just like, yo, what? Like, what? Like, it's a lot. Like, it's a lot. It's definitely a lot. And, you know, for me to be a solo traveler, I don't know if they thought that because I was by myself, that they could take advantage of me, or, you know, I wasn't aware, or I'll be scared and or intimidated. Do you see me? Well, y'all can't see me from here, but I'm damn near 6 feet. Like, and my weight is up there. So, you know what I'm saying? I ain't no weatherweight, featherweight, lightweight. Like, watch your tone. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't one of them ones, you know? And it was just too much activism for me, like, too much. And I really hated it. Like, I know there was other things that I experienced as well. I just can't think of right now, just because those are the ones that I mentioned that really took the cake. Like, just took the cake. And yeah, just be mindful of that. The kickbacks, like I told you guys earlier, kickbacks, they make money off kickbacks. They're gonna try to make sure they're your friend. They're gonna say, hey, I'm taking you to the coffee shop. Let's go buy you a kaftan. Let's go buy this. Let's go buy that. They take you there, they overcharge you, and what happens is the person that took you there is gonna get a kickback. They're gonna get money for you spending money with their friend, or who you took them with and spent money with them. They're gonna give them a kickback for bringing them. So they continue to bring people to spend money, because it's a cycle. That's what they do. That's how they, you know, they do. And kickbacks are fine, but don't take advantage of me. Don't charge me $100 something that's $20. Like, that's not right. Like, I'm a forthright person. Like, I believe in, like, integrity, being integral, and just doing the right thing. Like, you doing that just to make a little change is not cool. Like, I don't understand. Like, the kickback, the dishonesty, you know, it's immoral. And God don't like that. He don't like it at all. So be mindful. Like I said, if you go there, be mindful of these things. Just take this with you, so that you know to be on your toes when you're out there, especially if you're a solo traveler like myself. Be on your toes and don't take advantage of you. Like, stand your ground. Like, no means no, and let them know, hey, I'm not interested, no thank you, you know, and just go from there. And they're gonna try to push you and haggle you, but you stand your ground, you say no thank you. Like, no, I'm not interested, have a great day. Shukran, okay? That's what we do here. We're not doing none of that, no thank you. But yeah, so that was a little bit of insight on what it is that I want you to know that goes on in Egypt, y'all, because we going down. Like I said, I don't know if I'm gonna get in trouble for this or who's gonna come after me, I don't know, but I have to let y'all know. So you know how this shit goes. It's your first time here, I want to welcome you. If it is not, I want to welcome you back. You know we love it here. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And of course, I went ahead and added my socials on here, so follow me on my socials. It's going to be the same as my YouTube channel. It's Poundkake, TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram. So come over here and show your girl some love, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.